Now, golf's final major of the year provided Jason Day with a long-awaited maiden victory as he won the US PGA Championship by a record score at Whistling Straits. The Australian led right the way through the final round, holding off the challenge of Jordan Spieth in the process. Day's winning score of 20 under par was the lowest ever winning score at a major championship and ensured a three-shot victory over Spieth. Well, Spieth had to settle for second, but in doing so, he replaces Rory McIlroy at the top of the world rankings. As for McIlroy, he finished on 9 under par and perhaps more importantly showed no ill effects of that ankle injury that kept him out for a month. It was Australia's Day, though, who finished top of the pile, as Adam Reed now explains.
The 2015 PGA champion, Jason Day.
Sunday was Jason's day at Whistling Straits, but the whole week belonged to the Australian as he powered his way to a first major victory. So often the nearly man at the biggest tournaments, he started the final round with a two-shot lead and never let the chasing pack get close. Playing in the final group with him was the imposing figure of Jordan Spieth. 2 majors already this year, but he faltered on the same hole. Even on the rare occasion Day missed the fairway, he found a way to recover position, as he showed here on the 12th. Up ahead, and other contenders one by one fell away. South African Brandon Grace looked to be mounting a charge, but his hopes all but ended after a double bogey here on the 10th. His playing partner Justin Rose was well placed, but he suffered a similar fate. A double for him on the 13th meant he would finish on 14 under and a shot behind Grace. Day, meanwhile, continued to take on everything the course had to offer, playing the shots befitting of a major champion. Spieth did his best to hang around and apply some pressure. A birdie on 16th took him back to within 3 shots. But a par on 17 for Day and a crunching drive up the last left him in tears even before he tapped in on the 72nd hole. The enormity of the occasion not lost on the new champion, whose record score meant he lifted the trophy as the new world number 3, with only McIlroy and Spieth above him. Adam Reed, TRT World.
Let's discuss the fallout to the final day of the US PGA in more detail. Our reporter Adam Reed joins me now. So many times Jason Day's been in contention, hasn't he, at the back end of a major, never delivered. Finally, he's done it.
He's come so close so many times, Matt, and then this time it did seem like it was going to be a bit different. He said earlier in that press conference that he'd felt a calmness come over him after he'd missed out on the Open Championship going into that playoff. But at the same time, he's come so close so many times. He's finished second a few times. He's finished fourth. 9 top 10 finishes in all he's had without actually getting over the line. So this is going to be a huge monkey off his back. He even tweeted afterwards, "Ding dong, the witch is dead," as in this is going to be the start of a new chapter, and now he's number 3 in the world and challenging the top 2.
And of course he held off Spieth. Spieth has had such a great year, hasn't he?
It's incredible. Jordan Spieth, he's contested in all 4 majors, winning 2 of them. He could have got into that playoff as well at the Open, but just narrowly missed out. He had a chance to win it outright, but didn't quite get there. And again, he came so close in this one as well. Top of the world now, he's delighted about that. Incredibly gracious for Jason Day and incredibly gracious in general, like he was giving him thumbs up all the way around. He's a younger man, but he was coaching him through it. But, I mean, Jordan Spieth came up just short, but I mean, it sets up next year brilliantly.
Yeah, absolutely it does. And Adam Reed, the world rankings, they make for very interesting reading today, as we saw.
Well, I mean, Jordan Spieth, top of the world, and obviously dethroned Rory McIlroy. We saw earlier McIlroy going round at Whistling Straits in 9 under, and that's an incredible achievement considering that he was out for a month with that ankle ligament damage. Rory as well, incredibly humble. I mean, he knows himself that it was bound to happen. He's been sidelined, but seeing Jordan Spieth doing so well throughout 2014, it sets up 2016 incredibly well. But Rory McIlroy said himself after that Jordan Spieth is a deserved number 1.
You know, the way Jordan's been playing and the way I haven't played much this year. I think that was only my 12th or 13th event. So. Even though I feel like I'm playing well, you know, if he does go to number 1 today, it's very deservedly so. You know, winning 2 majors, winning, I guess, a couple other times this year. I'd be the first one to congratulate him because I know the golf that you sort of have to play to get to that spot, and you know, it has been very impressive.
This is the rivalry everyone wanted to see, Matt. It could be the start of an absolute ding-dong dynasty between the two of them. Yeah. Masters comes round in 2016. That's the one Rory needs. That's the one Jordan has. It could be amazing.
Absolutely. Adam Reid, many thanks indeed.